It's a Manchu. Welcome to Divergence SMP. Check it out. Cool skin, right? Last time I went and raided an ancient city, and the time before that I excavated a trail ruin, so I thought it appropriate to be wearing an archaeologist outfit. You see I got that brush there, kind of look like Indiana Jones. Very cool. This was a promotion that Mojang had for like a summer promotion where they had a bunch of free stuff they gave out, and this skin was one of those things, and I think it's awesome, and I think I might want to keep this skin for a long time, if not forever. It looks awesome. Anyway, today I want to do something Indiana Jones would never do. I want to get some camels, and I want to bring those camels back to world spawn. If I was starting out in a brand new world in 1.20, that would be hard enough, but this is an existing world that's been around for a while. I need to bring at least 2 camels back with me. Camels can't ride in boats, and you only find one that generates in desert villages, and it has to be a desert village that generated after the world was updated to 1.20. That's kind of asking a lot. When I was out exploring, looking for sniffer eggs, I did find some desert villages, and I found at least one camel, if not a couple of them. But they're far away. They're like really far away. I don't know if it's easiest to get them back through the nether, but I can at least get to one of them from the nether. Way back when I was looking for sniffer eggs, I don't think I showed this in my video, I did show that I found a desert temple. There was a desert village near there, and I found a camel. I made a portal, a nether portal, near where that desert temple was, and then left the camel that I'd found in the village next to that portal. So now all I have to do to go back is dig a relatively short tunnel through the nether to the proper coordinates. Alright, here's hoping that I calculated correctly. If I'm right, this will take me out right where the camel was. Hey, there it is, and there's that camel. That's the village I found the camel in, I think. But I have 2 problems. Number 1, I need 2 camels. Number 2, I can't fit the camel in the boat. So taking it through the nether portal and taking it through the nether is an option. I'm not sure if I want to do that or not, but I think I'll set out across the desert and try to find a different camel. Just leave that one back there. Actually, I have a Elytra. I can afford to fly. Yeah, I'm assuming there's no camel in this village. This is probably where I got the first camel from. There's another village there. Tell me there's another camel here. There is another camel here. Perfect. Alright, I brought a lot of things with me, but one thing I didn't bring is another saddle. There could be a saddle in the village. Unlikely, but you never know. Bunch of stuff. None of it is a saddle. No saddle. No saddle. Alright. Don't get down. Don't stand up. Follow me, friend. Hey, look at this thing. His floppy ears. You can't tell me that thing isn't really cute. I want to get you together with the other camel. Then we'll see if we can make something happen. So to speak. I have an idea. Now, I don't know too much about animals IRL. It looks adorable when they flap their ears, but I think when horses flap their ears around, it means they're pissed off. If you know something more about animal behavior than me, let me know in the comments. What does it mean when a camel flaps its ears? Does that mean it's happy? Or is it annoyed with you? Broke the lead. All things considered, it got pretty far without breaking the lead for once. There's my destination over there. I can see the portal. Camel's a surprisingly good swimmer. Swims better than a horse. Yeah, this was a nice site to do a little bit of archaeology because there was a desert well there that I excavated. And this mostly buried desert temple here. Alright. I'm back. Stop running into cactus. Oops. And I'll tether them both. Now, let's have you make a little baby camel. Go ahead. Make the magic happen. Did they get distracted or... Oh, I guess maybe I fed one twice and I didn't feed both of them. There, now I get a little baby camel. Come here, buddy. Come here. I want to see if this works. Full-grown camels won't fit in the boat, but the baby camel does. Yes! I got the baby camel in a boat. So now, screw you, Mojang. I fit a camel in a boat anyway. And now I can take it back overseas to World Spawn. That should be a much easier trip than trying to drag it through the nether. At least I think it'll be easier. Back in the boat. And away we go. Oh, I didn't finish digging out. Seriously? There's be all these gaps in the river. Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. And the camel grew up. So I've discovered several things. A baby camel will fit in a boat, even though adult camel can't get into a boat. If the baby camel grows up into an adult while it's in a boat, it's still in the boat. Problem is, an adult camel in a boat takes up a lot of space, and once it grew up and I wasn't in the boat, I couldn't get back in the boat. I would just mount on top of the camel. And I tried to put a lead on the boat so I could drag the boat, ended up just putting a lead on a camel. Little known fact, if you put a lead on a mob that you can put leads on that's in a boat, it knocks it out of the boat. That's a good way you can get an animal out of a boat without hurting it by trying to break the boat. But in this case, it didn't help me at all. Oh, damn it. I love the eating noises they make when they eat cactus. You know what would be really cool? If, like, cows made noise when they eat... And sheep? And turtles? Man, Mojang should put that in the game. That would be awesome. Okay, so, in hindsight, maybe this wasn't such a great idea. Maybe taking it through the nether would have been a better idea. But screw you, game. You're not going to tell me that a camel's too big to fit in a boat. I'm going to move it this way. I'm not going to let anybody tell me that I can't. Well, the camel grew up. I better not get out of the boat now. Well, this is awkward. Hey! There's Buster's Experience Farm. I'm nearing world spawn. Let's follow off this way. And as the moon is setting and the sun is rising, I made it to world spawn with my camel in the boat. Okay, it was a long route. Probably easier to take it through the nether. But screw you, game. You can't tell me I can't put a camel in a boat. I absolutely can. And I did. So there. I think, however, I'm going to have to get myself out of the boat here. And once I get out of the boat, there's no getting back in it again. As I've already determined. Alright, you good to stay here? Because there's a drown throwing tridents at me. Maybe I'll take the other camel through the nether. There we go. Alright. This camel, I've proved my point. I can fit camels in boats. This baby camel, I'm going to try and get through the nether. So I have a feeling this is going to be a bit easier. Alright, come with me, buddy. Come along. Oh, even though it was on the lead, it went right through the portal. Lead on ya. Now I gotta find a place to put you. Okay, you two. Stay there while I get to work on your habitat. I've been thinking about what I want to do here. I want to make a ranch, a camel ranch, somewhere in this area. Diggin has staked out a claim over here for something she calls a lazy river, I think? Lazy river. I'm not sure exactly what that means and where it's gonna go. I don't really want to interfere with it. I think though if I put the ranch over in this area, it should be okay. It looks unfortunately like I'm gonna have to do a bit of terraforming though. And I hate to do it, but I think it's gonna be necessary. Isn't a camel just an inferior version of a horse? Why not just get a horse? Well, yeah, that's mostly true, but camels have some advantages. To breed horses, you need to feed them golden apples or golden carrots, and those are a little bit harder to come by. To breed camels, you feed them cactus, and while the camels themselves are relatively rare, in the places where you can find camels, cactus is really, really common. While camels can't jump vertically, they can do a horizontal leap over pretty large gaps, and they can just walk right over fences or walls, which is why I'm building this camel sanctuary with 2-block-high walls, otherwise the camels will just wander away. You can also put one saddle on a camel and 2 people can ride on it. And you are safe from zombies while riding on a camel. It doesn't really protect you from creepers or skeletons, but it protects you from zombies. But I also think if you're based in a desert and you want to have a certain aesthetic to all the things where your base is in the desert, camels are a good fit. And I think they're better looking than horses. That's just my opinion, but I think they look better. Oh, and one other thing. To ride a horse, you have to go to the trouble of taming it. There's no need to tame camels. Just put a saddle on it and you can go. Before I run off to find a villager, why don't I make another camel? Those camels sure are humping a long time. Hey, baby! See what I did there? Get in the boat. You are coming with me, sir. This is something you can't do in Java Edition. Ride boats upstream. Let's try to get up. Nope. Come on, get up. Still with me? Alright, got it. Well, I wonder if I can sneak through without opening the upper gate. Yes! Ha! I got you! I got you in here safely. And now you want to be a toolsmith? Really? Now I have quite a collection of camels. Let's name one of them Dinnerbone. Nice. And you look like a Jill to me. You can be Jane. Jack. Jimmy. And finally, this little guy, which I'll name inappropriately named Mascot. Perfect. And now the camel ranch is finished. It's hard for me to get a good view of it because the weird beacon thing that I put up is like right in front of it in the way, but I could give a quick tour of this site. And over here is the way to get camels in and out. This isn't really for people to come in and out. You can get in through this entrance over here. There's a trapdoor here to keep the villager inside. And I have a villager that I got from a desert to bring here. Who just wants to be a toolsmith for some reason. It's a weird thing. In Bedrock Edition, villagers will claim workstations from a significant distance away. Just because they can't get to it doesn't mean they're going to unclaim it ever. So someplace there is a smithing table that this guy has claimed, and he's never going to unclaim it. I kind of wanted him to be a fisherman, but whatever. I have a few camels in here. I guess I've been hanging around here long enough that most, if not all of them, are grown up. There's one that's still not grown up, but most of them are grown up. My idea is, I know it's hard to get camels, especially in an existing world. I thought the other content creators on Divergence SMP, if they want to get camels, they could just come to World Spawn and maybe breed one of these camels and take it home with them. In this barrel here, I put the necessary things that you might need to breed and take a camel with you. I got a bunch of saddles here. I got sufficient cactus to breed a bunch of camels and leads. I'm not going to charge anything for this. I just hope that maybe some of the other content creators might be interested in doing something with camels. They really don't get the attention they deserve because they're hard to come by. Because it's like, oh, just get a horse. Horses are better. But these look so much nicer with their floppy ears. Horses don't have floppy ears. Now, as for cactus, I'm far from any desert right now, but I have made a cactus farm on this SMP. The video for that is kind of an April Fool's joke, but if you want to see me legitimately build a cactus farm in my old Bedrock world, check out this video here. And hey, if you made it this far in this video, you probably like what you saw, so click on the like button and subscribe to my channel, and maybe I'll get a video out before 2 weeks go by. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do next. Maybe it'll be something exciting where I die many, many times. Maybe I'll build something. Find out next time on Amon Chooses Divergence SMP.